Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. It's Monday afternoon, blistering hot. Car was showing about 28 degrees as I was driving here before. There's some weird traffic stuff going on, so it's took me a bit longer than normal to get here. Of course, as soon as I start talking, plane. So, well, I've not actually posted it yet. The editing of all these videos seems to take longer than the doing, but I'll post them in sequence. So I did some trimming of the my garden hazel hedge yesterday, put a load of it through an old shredder. It's called a composting shredder, so it chops it really fine. So it has actually shrunk a bit. It's been in my car all day, mad hot. So I've got last week's kitchen waste here still, so I'm going to dump that in, put some cardboard in, and then top it off with these 3 tubs. So it'll be interesting to see how much it takes. I think it'll all go in, to be honest, so I'll bring you back shortly. That's a tub of kitchen waste, some cardboard, and them 3 2-handled buckets full of them chippings. So it's like, I know, halfway down my palm from the top, so it'll be interesting to see maybe how fast that lot drops. The heat that's coming off there is unbelievable. Bet if you buried a couple of eggs in there, come back tomorrow, they'd be like hard boiled. So shut that. I think I'll put a bit of water in them tubs, give them a rinse out and pour it in there so it's got a bit of moisture. Remembered me battery strimmer, so can have a go in on that green. Oh, I'm going to sneeze now. Wood dust. Not been in the greenhouse yet, I've opened the door, so a lot of tomatoes have picked up anyway, although that one's got a bit of disease. In fact, that's probably got blight. It's got a load of black patches on it, even though it's stood up. That one doesn't look too bad. A few ripe tomatoes on these. These cucumbers still filling out. These blush tomatoes are taking on a bit of colour now. Not quite ripe yet, still a bit firm, but quite an interesting looking fruit there, darker at the top and tapering down. I'm assuming they want to be sort of softish when they're ripe. I've never eaten them before. I need to give in here water. Quite a lot of tomatoes on this thing. A few of the black cherries forming there. Hopefully they'll ripen up. A few on there. It's that ruby. Could have sworn that was meant to be a plum. This thing, not sure if it'll live long enough to develop the fruit. They're not looking very happy. That was that mountain magic, so I thought that was meant to be a disease resistant tomato, but it's not living up to its name if it is. Throwing arms out all over the place. These are more sun gold coming back over the top. So dig my watering can out and give everything in here a bit of a water. I shall bring you back shortly. When I bought this strimmer, I was a little disappointed with it as it only had a single string coming out of one side. I bought it because I have other tools in the brand, so it's saved buying separate batteries, but I just recently put this different head on that uses 2 of these, like a double-sided quick change blade. It made a world of difference to the thing. Unfortunately, I've just lost one of the blades, so it doesn't cut very well with only ones. It's very out of balance, but I was making some progress, so got a fair bit sort of trimmed off and flattened in there. So I'll bring it again next time and bring some spare blades with me. they're also reversible, if assuming you don't lose them. So put all that stuff in the compost bin. I'll give everything a bit of a water, even these out here. Well, next time I think I'll pluck some of the weeds out, because obviously you don't want to be watering the weeds, but it hides some of the stuff from the rabbit as well. Greenhouse is watered, so sun's setting over there, going down. So I'm going to wrap up and head home. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday. It's actually about 7:45 at night. I'm quite late getting here. Got held up at work, so I won't be staying too long. Do you know what? I reckon that must have dropped at least an inch since Monday. It was about halfway up my palm, I think, wasn't it? So amazing how quick that goes down. Still a bit warm in the middle. Brought some vegetable peelings. So spread them out a bit, all helps. Probably do with sticking a couple of tubs of horse manure in there or something. Give it some more heavily organic stuff. It is actually quite dusky now. I think the sun has more or less set. So I think I noticed on here before, yeah, quite a big slug. So not entirely sure which was which of these anymore, but that elongated shape is a bit butternut squashy, so we'll have to see how they develop. Definitely look like the spaghetti squash, them little white ones in there. Could be another courgette there. There's a courgette forming there. I'll leave that till Friday. I've brought the strimmer again, but I'm not going to bother now. I'm shattered. It'll be dark, probably dark in half an hour anyway. I've watered the greenhouse already. These cucumbers are looking good. I think I'll leave certainly the biggest one till Friday. I should be ready to harvest Friday. Nice size. Remember, duck when I come in now, those I keep headbutting them. A few tomatoes are, well, they're ripe, yeah. I'll leave them as well till Friday. I've got tomatoes at home. They'll stay fresher on the plant longer. These can't be far off now. That's just softening up a little bit, so again, might give one of them a try on Friday. Put quite a bit of water in there and nothing's come out the bottom, so I might just go around with the watering can once more. If it's going to be hot again tomorrow, then they'll probably appreciate the drink. That sun gold has gone all the way up, and it's way up there, heading out the greenhouse shortly. It's got like fruit on all the way. Might try one year just as an experiment, sort of plant one in the bottom corner and corkscrew it round the inside of the greenhouse. See how far I get with it. It's worth a laugh, like, but I don't know if it'll be ultimately all that practical. So right, I shall give these all a bit of a water. I'll probably call it a day otherwise. I will be back on Friday. Not sure, not sure how long I can stay on Friday. I have a feeling it's my medical appointment Friday this week, so work something out, but it's Funny how getting darker on the morning and darker on the night again. So, right, I'll catch you on Friday. Cheers now. Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday afternoon. Just be a short one really today. I've got a medical appointment in a couple of hours, so mainly come down, do some watering. These, well, certainly that one's soft, so I think I'll pick the first couple of them before I go. Plenty of fruit forming on some of these others still. Some hiding in there. I think certainly the biggest of them cucumbers can be picked today. A few other tomatoes. Knock them blossoms off so they don't rot. That sun gold's way up in the air. Oh, I've not watered yet. I'll water the ones that need watering. These two picked up, although I'm not sure if that's got some blight on it, but it's growing happily for the minute. Of course, there's a plane going over. Another blistering hot day. I think I best give these a water in the tyres as well. Normally there's sufficient rain to deal with these, but that's interesting. Well, that's what it is, some kind of a maggot. My leeks at home have all suffered from this. I've never had that before, like some sort of a maggot attacking the leeks. Don't know if you can see that. A load of my ones at home, if you watch the home videos as well. I've not filmed it yet. I must apologise, to be honest. I've been struggling to get in my garden at home and do anything, just with work and traffic and stuff at the minute. And I'm really, although when you watch this video, obviously the other one should have preceded it, but I've fallen behind a bit with the video editing and uploading as well. So I'll try and catch up over the weekend, but a lot of my leeks at home have done exactly the same thing, and something's laid some bugs in there and just eating the leeks in half kind of thing. So I'll leave them out for the birds will find them. They're full of like the little maggots. One way or another, between bugs and rabbits, and it's been a bit, and I've just ended up pulling some leeks out there unwittingly. Not to worry, I'll take them home and baby leeks. Some hadn't even fully developed there. I'll have to check. I wonder if there's. See, they're the same. I've never seen that before at all. I wonder if that soap would work on them like it did with the green fly. I'll have to Google that, do a bit of research, see if there's some kind of a leek grub. But yeah, I think everything probably wants a bit of a water as well anyway. Now when I was here on Wednesday, I did a bit of kitchen waste on the top of them 3 tubs of. So again, that's probably dropped another inch at least from when I put the prunings in, the shreddings. And I've still got to finish off pruning that hedge at home and putting it through the shredder, so try and get that done over the weekend. I think I'll have to try and get back down here on Sunday and do a few bits of jobs around here, save some packaging. I thought this might be quite good for the compost, like a shredded concertina cardboard. Although if there's plasticky bits in it, might not be so good, but I'll give it a whirl. The plastic will, it won't decompose, so when you take your compost out later, you generally find it and can just rake it out. Yeah, so I'm not even bothered with a sandwich or anything this week. There's a lot of roadworks nearby where I'm having to do some detours, so passing the place where I used to stop for me sandwich and coffee on a Friday. But I'll pick these, I'll water, and I'll probably head back home then. Yeah, get ready for, go and have a shower and then get ready for this medical appointment. So might bring you back before I go. Cheers now. I tried one of these bush tomatoes. I've got to say, it wasn't worth the wait. Not a lot of flavour at all. So I'll still let it grow. They'll be great for just blitzing down in sauces and stuff like that, but sort of very thick walled, not a great deal of juice and not a massive amount of flavour, unfortunately. So and I'm pretty sure the ripes are fairly soft now. I'll leave them a few more days, see if they improve, but I suspect these will just get used in my sort of mix I make for me toast. So a little disappointing, but not to worry. Picked the cucumber. I'm going to stick that box of stuff in my shed. I don't want to leave it out or in here. Mice will probably nest in it or something. When I walked back in the greenhouse before, I sort of banged my head on one of these and a vine weevil dropped on me, or a weevil of some sort. So another bug that's not the best thing for your garden. So if you get any kind of a weevil, you want a resounding crunch when you squish them. Otherwise they're like armour plated. So I'd love to know what's attacking them leeks as it's at home and here. So I'm going to call it a day for now. I'm going to head off. I'll one way or another I'll probably film something at home over the weekend, or I'll be back here on Sunday. So cheers for now.